I got, shot 9 times, but it was one time. So, and I just didn't see the person coming, or I would have avoided it.
Did you ever find out who did it?
Yeah, I knew who did it shortly after.
And they are now where?
The guy who actually shot me is dead. Everything in that, my thought process, like everything about me was a hit for hip hop at that point. Because even the songs that missed the album, that I recorded, like Pass It, like Magic Stick worked for Lil Kim.
I thought Lil Kim was hot, did she start fucking with her nose? Used to listen to...
It is out for the world to see that 50 Cent has really suffered at the hands of Lil Kim. But how did all of this start? It was back in the early 2000s when hell broke loose for these two rappers. Following the release of their song Magic Stick, it was clear that Lil Kim and 50 Cent's friendship had broken down when he dissed her on stage and on the radio. The reason was of professional extent. Apparently, Magic Stick was sent to Lil Kim by 50 Cent, but she failed to deliver it on time, which resulted in the failure of the song to be added in Get Rich or Die Trying.
Everything about me was a hit for hip hop at that point. Because even the songs that missed the album, that I recorded, like Pass It, like Magic Stick.
That left the song in Lil Kim's ownership, and she seemingly did not give enough credit or profit to 50, which made him even bitter. In order to get back at her for this little betrayal, he decided to opt out of the original music video for the song. Ever since then, we have seen back and forth banter between the two artists that has now gone to quite nasty levels. He referenced her in his 2005 song Piggy Bank, making a dig at her cosmetic surgery with the lyrics, "Freak B look like Kim before the surgery." In his Eminem and Obi Trice's song Love Me, 50 Cent also said about Lil Kim, "I thought Lil Kim was hot till she started effing with her nose." Obviously, Lil Kim wasn't someone to refrain from clapping back, so she spoke to the media about the rapper saying, "I don't have a lot of respect for 50 Cent because his music is hardcore violent." Discussing their feud, she added, "How can a man have beef with a woman? Whatever, that's just not cool." But did that end the debacle? No, because very recently, 50 Cent threw shade at Lil Kim again. In a now deleted Instagram post, 50 Cent compared the rapper to a leprechaun in a video of her dancing. The clip showed Lil Kim performing on stage juxtaposed with a scene from the film Leprechaun. Fox News reported that 50 Cent wrote, "I'm sorry, I know it's early, but I don't know why, this is funny to me, LOL." She responded with equal sassiness. "You're so obsessed with me, this is getting creepy. Yeah, this ain't it, bro. Not funny at all. I was hoping to laugh with you, but corny, boo, you falling off. I'm too bad and too fly in this video. You reaching now, but we all know why." But the social media dissing wasn't the worst part of their beef. Things went overboard when 50 Cent was subjected to firearm injuries. That too, not 1, but 9. Yes, he was shot 9 times, and we have proof that implies Lil Kim's involvement. Reports claim that 50 Cent was shot repeatedly in the legs and once in the jaw, while Brown sustained a hand wound. The men drove themselves to Jamaica Hospital after the shooting, where they were admitted. The shootout happened at his grandmother's place.
Behind me is my grandmother's home. Car pulled up. On the side of us, a guy got out the passenger seat of that car, came around behind it, and shot through the actual car.
Not only has 50 Cent openly talked about the shootout, he also hasn't shied away from pointing fingers at the ones responsible. He admits that he was shot because he was meddling with somebody else's business too much, and they felt threatened.
Explain to me again why this guy was hired to shoot you 9 times.
Well, you was paid because someone, felt like that I would potentially do something to them.
We can deduce from here that whoever 50 referred to might be the bigger fish in the pond. Nobody sets out a hit or goes straight for murder over minor and petty issues. It must be something big. 50 Cent obviously did not remain silent on the matter. When the interviewer mentioned the attacker and asked 50 what happened to him, he very calmly disclosed,
"Did you ever find out who did it?"
Yeah, I knew who did it shortly after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are now where?
Oh, the guy who actually shot me is dead.
Notice how he stresses the guy who pulled the trigger? He wanted everybody to know that the guy who shot him was dead, but the one who was behind the hit was out roaming around free, unscathed and unharmed. And in case anybody needs some more confirmation, he rapped about the death of the attacker too. That too in a seemingly goading manner, as if baiting the people responsible to have a go at it again. Poor guy never learns.
Bible says, what goes around comes around. Almost shot me 3 weeks later, he got shot down.
For now, the story unfolding is a clear indication that even after a near-death experience, he still wasn't scared of the one behind this fiasco. Neither was he scared of the gangsters lining up in his doorway to protect their girlfriends who are too weak to fend for themselves. This was mentioned by a fellow artist, Tony Ayeyo. He told the interviewer that 50 was in no way scared of Lil Kim's gangster boyfriend.
At the end of the day, look, Lil Kim was with one of the realest gangsters in Brooklyn, right? World, right?
Yeah.
Was 50 scared?
No.
Well, looks like it's time to dig through the details of exactly how Lil Kim had any role in the whole chaos. Court testimony revealed that 50 was targeted by a 3-man hit squad after he wrote a disparaging song about brutal drug lord Kenneth McGriff, aka Supreme. There were rumors that McGriff was the mastermind behind the attack on then underground rapper 50 Cent, in which he was shot 9 times for his explosive 2000 single Ghetto Koran, because it detailed the inner workings of not only the Supreme team, but the criminal world of New York at large. The lyrics go like this. Yo, when you hear talk of the South Side, you hear talk of the team, see? As feared prince and respected cream. For all you slow mother effers, I'ma break it down, iller. See, Preem was the businessman and Prince was the killer. We have it out in the open that the attacker, Daryl Homo Bomb, the one who got killed 3 weeks later, was hired by McGriff. Yet again, 50 Cent knew this detail and wasn't scared to make jabs at McGriff, even after the whole shootout ordeal. Fans applauded him in every sense of the word. They praised his bravery by commenting, "How do you go from getting shot 9 times to dissing the dude that put the hit out on you and live to rap about it? The definition of a boss." Another one added, 50 Cent is probably the only rapper to beef with drug kingpins and live to tell the tale. Now here is a key link between the shootout and Lil Kim. Daryl was also the brother of Zakia Bomb, who had previously accused her boyfriend Mano, rapper friend of 50 Cent, of having a fling with Lil Kim. She explains how Lil Kim would call Mano at night.
I called at night with her calling in the wee hours of the morning.
Oh, so she was calling your house looking for
his cell phone.
Oh, his cell phone.
He seems not to remember this stuff.
This is where the loop starts closing in. 3 weeks after 50 Cent got shot by Daryl, he was shot dead by Lil Kim's fiance, Damian World Hardy. Upon investigation, Damian World Hardy, who ran the Cash Money Brothers, a crew of murderous cocaine dealers, was found to be the #1 suspect in the murder case. And he just happened to be Lil Kim's fiance at the time she was having an online battle with 50. According to sources, Hardy, who was engaged to Lil Kim and was living with her in New Jersey, was once investigated by New Jersey prosecutors looking for the person who fired off several shots of 50 Cent outside a Jersey City hotel in September 2003. Sad for 50 Cent that nothing could be proved against the culprits. "We could never prove he was ever there," said a silent Hudson County prosecutor, Patrick Doherty, who was on that case at the time. Fans still talk about that drama now. They comment things like, "I miss the days when if you said one word about Kim, it was shots fired." But that leaves us with one last sizzling question. What was the point of killing the attacker? An interesting answer to that is that maybe Lil Kim wanted to get back at Daryl for making her fellow rapper, aka 50 Cent, face death row. 50 was indeed her acquaintance. They might not be on good terms, but their pointless banter was completely harmless, and maybe they respected each other enough to defend each other. This factor might have propelled Lil Kim to take help from her gangster boyfriend and take revenge on behalf of 50 Cent. Here is another spin-off. Daryl's death might be coincidental and had nothing to do with 50. He was, after all, a part of the drug mafia. It could be a simple case of gang rivalry. But isn't it too much of a coincidence that amidst this whole Lil Kim 50 Cent fiasco, the attacker of 50 gets killed 3 weeks later by Lil Kim's then boyfriend? Because to me, everything seems too fishy to be labeled an accident. That's all for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.